What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. It's time for us to play some more Graveyard Keeper. I like this game a lot. I also have mushrooms. Who doesn't love mushrooms, man? I love mushrooms. Everybody hates mushrooms, though. But that's good for me, because that means I get to eat everybody else's mushrooms. That's the nice part of the equation. Like, sometimes people don't want to understand that, like, you can't just have sauteed mushrooms or whatever with your steak or with your dinner and not eat them. Like, that's a travesty right there. You gotta share with your boy. Share with your dude. I got your back, man. I got your back. I will eat that stuff up for you. That plate will be clean, and everyone will think that you like mushrooms. I don't care. You can boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Doesn't matter a tiny bit to me. I love mushrooms. I'll be eating those things all damn day long. I want more coal, but I ain't got none. Ugh, they moved the coal vein on me, so I don't know where it is. I think I'm going to need some wedges and stuff to get it done. Where do we make the wedges at? I've forgotten where. I think we make the wedges over here. Yeah, there it is. So let's have a little hike up. I'm pretty sure that I need wedges. Like, I'm almost positive that I need some wedges. And I'm going to take a little walk over here across the bridge up to the north and see what it's going to cost me to clear out. So there's a blockage over here, right? And we can't clear this one as far as I know. This one is not available for clearing. This guy right here, you gotta go right this second. I will take your green jelly, though. Get on out of here, you lime-flavored bastards. That's what I assume they taste like anyway. They gotta taste like lime. How could they not taste like lime? Everything green tastes like lime. That's just a fundamental fact of the universe. We're also out of iron. Oh my god, harvesting iron is so much easier now that we don't have that crappy pickaxe. It's way easier. Like, next level easier. I'd love to get some of the higher level. Oh, yeah, we need to go down into the basement and do some research, too. Yeah. Okay. All right. I forgot about we got to do research. So that's going to be an important part of this episode, too, is finally getting ourselves some blue points so that we can move to the next tier of the game and start doing alchemical stuff and magical things and inventing sermons and stuff like that so that people love us more than they previously did. In fact, I am wholly dedicated to convincing this community that they cannot exist without me. It's necessary. However, while my energy's so low, I don't think it's going to be an option. There we go. We got that right there. So this guy can't be cleared. There's no way that I can remove that. Yeah, we would have to dam up that part so that the water goes down. And then, unless we want to flood this entire area, that's probably a really, really bad idea. Like a next level bad idea. I don't like murdering myself with giant cascading torrents of water that look like they were summoned by the elves. Because that's exactly the sort of dirty tactic that elves would use to kill you. Like some random flood of water. That sounds like an elvish ploy. That's not how dwarves do their business. Dwarves do our business from the shoulder, alright? Up here, we would need 2 planks and 4 simple iron parts. That's actually not that difficult. So we just need planks and iron parts. Was it 2 planks? Was it? It was 2 planks, and it's going to take us 200 energy to dig that out of there. Good lord, that's going to take us some effort. There is, however, some more honey over there. I am slightly intoxicated by the promise of honey. What is this? I assume it's an old beehive. Oh, we got some metal scrap. I'm pretty sure we can use that as a replacement for, I think, ingots. I probably should use those for... There's bats over there now? What? I've never seen bats before. Huh. Apparently they added a new enemy over there in early access. It was just like slimes, if I remember right. Ooh, some more metal scrap, too. So what is this place? A broken apiary. And it looks like I don't have the ability to fix it yet. But I will later. Oh, there's bats over here, too. That's a little nutty. I wonder if they drop anything good. I wonder if they're more badass than the slime. Ow. I think I ran out of energy, y'all. And I'm getting my ass whooped right now, so I'm going back to bed. I'm not trying to be bitten by bats all day long. Go away. I wonder if those are vendorable or if we can use those for, like, maybe leather or something? I don't know. Maybe bat wings are just for alchemy. That's also a distinct possibility. Let's go ahead and I will throw the honey in there because we don't need it for right now. We'll throw the jelly in there because we got to get that done at one point or another. I'm pretty sure we use faith in order to study objects and get blue points out, I think. With the metal scrap, that's a new item that I never had any experience with. And so that's just something that I'm going to have to test up once we get to tomorrow. See if I can melt it down and turn it into something useful, a little lump of iron or something like that. I should have an ingot still left over for the metal parts that I need, I believe. And I've already got the planks made. So yeah, go ahead and do that right there. Go ahead and get her done. I give you my permission. So there's our metal parts. Throw that in there. We'll grab the planks. I'm really, really interested. Oh, I only have 3. Okay. Bummerooski. Big time bummerooski. Okay. I gotta chop some firewood then. Let's go ahead and we'll get some firewood mashed out. Oh my god, we chop firewood so much faster than we used to. We chop firewood so much faster. Gonna hit it with my edged blaster. Gonna beat the wood till it calls me bastard, 'cause that's what we do. Alright, so we got that right there. I think I've got enough firewood to keep this going for a while. Oh, we need 10 of those in order to do that? Yikes. That's fine. It's not that huge of a deal. I'll just store it up inside of there and we'll worry about it a little bit later. While that's cooking, let's go down into the basement and let's introduce ourselves to some of the new features of the game before the donkey inevitably shows up. Because now there's something that I want to work on, and that is when the donkey always shows up. When I've got something that I actually want to work on. So we've only got a couple of piety in here. How hard is it to make benches and things? We don't actually have the recipes for those right now. Alright, we'll research those later with the church upgrades. This right here, we've got a hand mixer. We've got... I'm pretty sure I can break down like all these bookcases, and I think they drop random recipes or something like that. Or it'll just drop a ton of flitch. That's fine too. I always need more flitch, so no complaints from my edge of the peanut gallery. Chop that down, trying to clear this area out so we have a nice, clean workspace. I don't practice what I preach in real life, so don't expect that from me. My desk is a horrible, dirty mess all the time. But that's because I'm always, like, busy and I don't have time to clean it. So we can study stuff in here if we want to. I don't think we have anything that's going to give us blue points. But I think the way that this works is that you need science. And to get science, I don't recall how to get science. You get science somehow. I think you burn items to get science. I think. Like, is that a study table over here? What is this? So that's a study table. And in order to get us moving, we've got a hand mixer, got a study table, an alchemy workbench, and an alchemy mill. I don't recall exactly how to get science. I'm thinking about it right now. And you get it somehow. I think you get it by burning items, if I remember correctly. I don't know that for certain, though. We got beams and simple iron parts right there. Okay. That's going to take some effort to get finished off. How do I get science? I don't remember. From my memory, there was like an option right here that would light up called like burn or decompose or something like that. Like there was a separate thing you could do to destroy items, and it would give you like 3 or 4 of these science points each time so that you could actually do research. That's my best memory of how that worked. I think. So, might be worth getting after. But for now, I don't know if they've changed that since early access. Maybe they made a separate building for it. It's possible they made a separate building or like a separate object that does that. But I'm just not aware anymore of what goes into that. I've got enough metal parts right now to where we can clear the path up to the north anyways. Hopefully that'll give us access to coal. I think they moved the node on me since the last time I played the game. And so that's not done yet. I was hoping it'd be finished by right now, but oh well. Such is life. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. We'll grab those right there. And do I have the stuff in my... Oh my god, I have so much stuff in my inventory. Yeah, put the flitch in there. Put the stone in there. Put that in there. I think I needed wedges. Yeah, I think I needed the wedges. Let me get those back real fast. I'm going to carry on up to the north, and we're going to clear this blockage. Because if nothing else, at least I'll be able to get some of our more basic... Oh, there's mushrooms over here. Hello, mushrooms. How are you? Yeah, they're mushrooms. And now they are mine. Inside my inventory they go. But yeah, I'm sure I think you break stuff down. I just don't remember how to do it. Gotta do my best to recall. Got a bat wing right there, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna grab this honey while I'm over here too, because honey is normally kind of in short supply. We can eat it by itself. We can cook it up with other things. Oh wow, that's gonna take forever. And look at the amount of energy it's taken me to clear that. Good lord. That's pretty intense. That's going to take us like several days of just using up energy to get done. Oh, there's bats. Yeah, I don't have any energy left. Otherwise, I would fight you guys. Like, I would slay you in equitable and knightly combat and end you rightly. But unfortunately, I don't have the energy for it right now. My arms have that weird wibble-wobble feeling you get after like a hard workout day. And so I'm going to need y'all to come back later. Like, if y'all in the market for an ass whooping, I can serve it up. It's just like the kitchen's empty right now. The staff isn't here. Like, we got to get the ovens fired up. Like, we got to get some other things going on. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to help out with that particular venture. I don't know if I want to focus completely and totally. What did I need for the other workbench down in there? Like the little milling workbenches and stuff. Let me make a mental note of what I needed down here inside the church. I do wish you could fast travel in between your houses. Like, I know that there's an underground passage you can use just to move in between all these without having to walk around on the outside, but it'd be cool. What does this say? From the head of the Royal Treasury Department, we are happy to congratulate you on the reopening of the church and the graveyard. We are also pleased to inform you that by using these lands, you have become a subject of royal law on all ground structures, property. This is all the holy churches. However, all surface land buildings that sit no deeper than 1 royal leap, 4 royal spits, as dictated by the ancient contract, belong to the royal family and the town. Through this mailbox, you may now access a vast array of services provided by the Royal Treasury Department. The taxes must also be paid by mail. Have a nice day, and remember, King Joe loves you. Okay. I can become an aristocrat. I need papers for that. I can become a rightful citizen right there. I can become a normal citizen for 10 copper. So let's maybe do that. So royal services were now set up. We can get a royal stamp for 50 silver. That'll allow us to actually sell meat. We can also get building permits, which allow us, I think, to fix the apiary and some other stuff. What does this say? This area is closed due to the ancient curse. Please address any concerns to the Inquisitor. Alright, I'll probably clean that up a little bit first before I do that. But let me see down and in here. So I need a bunch of nails and a bunch of other stuff for the hand mixer. I need conical flasks, an advanced conical flask for study tables and things of that nature, but I already have a study table, so that's not that big of a deal. The hand mixer, what does it let us do? I assume it's just like a mortar and pestle, right? It just lets us pestlate, lets us pestle out, pestle up. Can't study that. So all this stuff is taking science in order to study. That's a bummer because I don't have any science right now. Problems everywhere, not a solution to solve. Well, maybe the hand mixer allows me to break things down because my guess is that that's some kind of grinding resource. So the question there, I guess the answer there is that I'm going to need an ass ton of resources if I want to get this done. I already have my sermon. I've got that going on. I'll probably drop the books off over here. I can do a flower bed if I could just get, like, peat going. I'm not sure where that's at. So maybe we dig it out of the swamp on the left. We do have a swamp over there, so I'll put the Batwing inside of there. I'll put the ruined books inside of there for later so that I can salvage something from it. Not a lot of inventory remaining, though. So I'll probably make myself like 8 or 9 metal parts. I'll probably make myself a pretty goodly amount of nails as well, so that as life goes along, things stay simple. This guy's not helpful to me right now. A little bit more metal right there, though. Alright. So we'll make iron parts out of these two, and then we'll make a bunch of nails out of the ones that come out after. And that should serve our needs for the foreseeable future. Perfect. I will put you guys inside of there. I will put you inside of there as well. Since we've already started the construction of the thing up to the north, I don't think there's too much more to worry about right there. I will drop off the honeys, and I will drop off the mushrooms while we're in the neighborhood. I'll make some green jelly real fast, although that's probably going to take us a whole bunch of points to get done. I get like a purple marking over here. I'm thinking that's like a fumble, like that right there. I think it lowers the quality of the item or something like that. It's like a little minus purple that pops up like every 3 times it ticks. And I'm wondering if that, maybe I get better at cooking later on or something like that. And it'll get rid of that so that I can make higher quality stuff. I don't know. I'll sleep for right now because we don't really have anything else to work on. I'll probably go up and burn that passage up to the north real fast while we're waiting in the middle of the night, although we do have bats and things we got to worry about up there. This is probably the perfect excuse for me to use a whole bunch of jelly just to see what progress I can get done. My pickaxe is at 50% right now. I doubt our energy's going to hold out long enough to finish that off. We'll sharpen it once we get back. I definitely don't want to play around with you guys, so go away, please. Leave me alone, please. I don't know you. Stranger danger. And as energy goes down, I'll eat myself some slime jelly. We might be able to clean this out by morning, provided our pickaxe doesn't break. I don't know. We're actually getting it done faster than I expected. I thought this was going to go a lot worse. So maybe I'll hold off on the jelly for right now. Hey, now we've got a passage. What's up here? Is there anything good up and around in this area? I saw berry bushes out this way. There's a big rock right there. Does the trail lead anywhere? What I'm actually interested in is the acquisition of coal. So that's what I'm legitimately hoping we're going to find up here. We've got another beehive right there. I'll take that just for the honey. We'll get stung up a little bit by the bees, but that's a wound that I'm willing to take for the sweet stuff. Honey was so rare and valuable back in the old days that you could use it as currency. It's one of the few commodities back in the old days that was worth as much as gold. Like, honey was something that people would trade a lot for a pot of honey back in ye olden days. Because if you recall, there wasn't sugar farming back then. We didn't have sugar cane or anything of the kind back then. We hadn't brought it over yet. And so honey was pretty much the only sweet thing that existed back in the old days. So if you could get yourself a good supply of honey, you could trade it for just about anything in those times. We got a sand dune over here that we can harvest off of. This gets us to the other side of the waterfall. I'm just waiting for that donkey's bell to ring now that I'm way the hell out here. So this looks like it gives us another connector that goes over and into the marshy area. There's some busted barrels right there, but I'm not really interested in harvesting those right now. I just want to get a clean line on where they're hiding the coal at nowadays. Well, in the top left corner, we found an iron mine. So that's an infinite iron mine right there. We also found ourselves what looks like an outhouse and some kind of other structure. What is this? Oh, I've actually got to physically rebuild it. All right, go for it. I give you my permission to spend some time on whatever this workbench is. Looks like there's some shovels and some hose over here or something, so maybe I can make like an illegal farm. Oh, wow, we got some research off of that. This looks like... Oh, it's a secondary house, maybe? Like a secondary place that I can live at? Yeah. That looks like exactly what it is. I've got to give a sermon tomorrow, so we'll keep an eye on that. But for right now, it looks like it's just a home away from home that we can utilize towards whatever ends we desire. If there's a coal mine around... What is this? A marble quarry. Okay. What is this, like an infinite stone mine? Yeah, okay, it's an infinite stone mine. That gives us stone slabs that we can use for various arts and crafts. Ah, and there's the coal mine. So this looks like the place that we would want to go if we're going to be doing a lot of blacksmithing. That's just my guess, is that blacksmithing and masonry would go up here, and then down to the bottom right-hand area, that's probably where we would use to do our carpentry and stuff like that. But this is our coal mine right here. This is our sweet, sweet stuff that we were looking for. And I think I should be able to get a bunch of coal out of here. Provided 23 coal. Really? I didn't think I was going to get that kind of yield. Oh my god. That's uber sweet right there. Oh, we are going to stock up that forge down there. That forge is not even going to know what hit it. It's going to be gorgeous. 22 coal every single time I do that. I could not have asked for a better resolution. I gotta give a sermon, so I'm gonna go back into this busted-ass little house over here. But that gave us over 100 coal. I think we gotta burn like 20 or 10 of it every single time we want to stoke the flames. But that means we should have a near-endless supply of cooking and other stuff for a while. I don't have a lot of stone back at base, so I'm gonna bring this stone slab with me just to make sure that it doesn't despawn, but I'll see you back at home. I don't think that the coal makes the fire burn any quicker. There we go. We'll put that right there. That's what that storage is for. It's not actually for rocks, it's for slabs. If they called it slab storage, I think that would make it a little bit easier to sort out. I'm going to need a few more iron parts, I think, for the thing that we were going to build downstairs. So we'll get that work done. I'm also going to dive onto my grindstone real fast. And let's sharpen you, shall we? Perfect. All nice and done. I'm pretty sure that auto-equips back so we don't have to worry about it. I have the technology right now for fighty stuff. And so there we go. We can make armor and we can make weapons now. I only have one blue point, so unfortunately I'm not able to dive too far down the rabbit hole for a lot of this stuff just yet. We've got alchemy storage right there, alchemy racks. We've got important parts on that side. For enlightenment, is there anything I can make over on this side? I think this almost universally requires blue points. So this is going to be something that we ignore for right now. I think we need a writing desk. Oh no, we can make pigskin paper, which we can make at the church workbench. Okay, let's do it. So they gave us that. And then I'm pretty sure from the church workbench, that's where we burn stuff maybe. It's either that or the desk. It's one of the two. But we found our way. It only took us an entire episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for another episode of Graveyard Keeper. I will see you all in the next episode. We will do a sermon then, and we will get paid in the shade. Hi to everybody, and take care.